Most people admire the strong one, the one who never breaks, the one who's always calm, always collected, and always showing up for everyone else. But what they don't see is the real cost, because being the strong one comes with a price most people will never understand. You don't get to ask for help, you don't get to fall apart, and you don't get to be seen when you are the one who is struggling. You've trained everyone to believe that you're always fine. So when you're not, they don't see it. Or worse, they don't care. You've become the problem solver, the peacekeeper, the one who's always got it together. And that role, it slowly becomes your identity, your prison, your mask. You're the strong one. But behind the scenes, you're exhausted, lonely, and numb. I know that feeling all too well because I lived it for years. People would say, "You're smashing it. You're always so calm. You are the reliable one." And I'd smile and say, "Thanks." Then go home and fucking sit in silence with this constant tension inside my chest, like something was literally breaking inside of me. But I did not know how to stop it. You carry everybody else's problems because that's what you've always done. You check in on others, but nobody checks in on you. You feel responsible for everyone, but silently ashamed when you can't hold it all together. That is the hidden cost of being the strong one. No one sees the pain that you carry because you become so good at hiding it. And it started young, didn't it? Maybe you were the one holding your family together. Maybe you had to be the man before you even became one. Or maybe you learned that vulnerability made you a target, so you became the rock, the protector, the one who never cracks. But the truth is, being the strong one doesn't mean you're not breaking. It just means that you're breaking in private, behind closed doors, behind the smile. You never learned to ask for help because asking for help felt weak or dangerous or fucking pointless. So now you bleed in silence and the world claps for your strength. But here's what no one told you. Real strength isn't about holding it all together. It's about knowing when to stop carrying what's killing you. It's about learning to breathe again, to feel again, to let yourself be seen. You don't have to do it all alone. You just learned that you had to. And if you don't let go of that, it will fucking eat you alive. The strong ones are often the most broken, not because they're weak, but because they were never allowed to be human. I remember working with my client, military background, high performing, 6-figure business. Everyone saw him as unstoppable, disciplined and driven. But in our first call, he broke down in silence. No words, just 20 years of pressure finally releasing. He told me, "No one has ever asked me how I am without expecting me to be fine." That fucking hit me because I knew exactly what he meant. That kind of silence doesn't just hurt, it hardens you. You become untouchable, but you also become unreachable. And that is how most strong men suffer. In plain sight, surrounded by people and still completely alone. You stop expecting help, you stop showing up, needs, and eventually you stop even feeling. But your strength without softness is a slow form of self-destruction. You can't connect deeply with others. You can't truly rest. And you can't lead from an authentic place. Because part of you is still pretending, still performing. This is why I built the Apex system. Because strong men deserve support too. And no one teaches us how to lead ourselves when we're bleeding, silently. Inside the system, we rebuild discipline, but we also rebuild emotional control, routine, clarity, self-trust, and space. Space to breathe, to be held, to be human. Being strong shouldn't cost you your health, or your peace, or your identity. You can be powerful, but still vulnerable. You can be respected and still ask for help. And you can still lead and say, "What about me?" And the day you give yourself permission to do just that is a day that everything begins to change for you.